Everybody, or good afternoon, wherever you happen to be. It's the Prairie Banana here, otherwise known as Eric. Let's meet up and chat. So we're just going to do some very little, not a presentation, not like a formal presentation. We're just going to go over some of the state of the market. We're going to look at Dex Screener, Hex Daily Stats, see where the T-share rate is and is going. And I have a couple of videos that I'm going to try to play in this, and one video recommendation because it's too long to play. But hopefully some people will show up. But I know that people will be catching the replay. So we're taking I've mentioned this a couple of times, but I have a business partner, and we're in real estate. We're both agents, and I didn't have this plan from the beginning when I started this channel. But we're going to take the channel in a crypto and real estate direction, because we have crypto people that are going to make gains and may want to put those gains into real estate. And we have real estate people that should really get involved in crypto. So we want to educate the two. And so that's going to be the focus of the channel, from today forward. So we're going to do the first interview this coming Thursday with Crypto Kong, and he's kindly agreed to come on the show. That'll be Thursday, 9:30 Mountain. Co-host Stephanie will be on as well. And I think you'll see she's an A player. I think she brings a lot to the table, and we can always use more women in crypto, right? So I'm looking forward to having her accompany me in interviewing. So we'll do a crypto interview this Thursday, and then I have yet to set up a real estate interview, but the plan is to interview real estate people, especially those that know what's coming with the disruption in the industry, namely the blockchain. So have yet to line one up, but I will, and there are many others. There is at least I have a long list of crypto people that I can reach out to. RH Max said he'd jump on, Crypto Sloth. So it's going to be good. I'm excited. So where is everybody? Oh, it's the bear market. Okay. Yeah. And that's one of the reasons that I want to do this, is to instill a little bit of life into us. I think it's important for us to kind of, when you're going through it, you kind of want to band together, lock arms, and just suck it up, buttercup. But also to meet up and encourage one another. So let me before I share my screen, I want to kind of give you my take on where we are. And none of this is financial advice. And bear in mind that I bought the top in 2021. So I am relatively new. I am not a seasoned crypto veteran. And I wonder if maybe I maybe I made this for children by accident again, because nobody's in here. Well, like I did last time, I'm just gonna roll with it. So, and so I'm new. I'm getting seasoned, but I'm still relatively new. I listen to a ton of content. I don't watch it. I listen to it on my phone while I'm driving and working. So a lot has gone in and out, and I pick up a little bit. And so I listened to Randy Hilarski. I listened to Waters Above, Jordan, and many others. And I've become more of a market. I'm not an analyst, but I look at the market cycles. I'm with Randy on that. TA is great. I love Access Live. He gets you all excited and everything, and I love that. I am not a TA guy, but I know that I would be more of a market guy, like market cycles. So, and this is big picture market cycles. I'm getting some stuff here that I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so we've been in this bear market for 18 months now, And I think there's more coming. I think there's more. We are in an election year. We just finished the Shemitah, which is a Jewish holiday, a Jewish calendar year, and we are in the Jubilee. We've got CBDCs coming in early July, and I apologize if I hit that made for children thing. I didn't intend that, and it bums me out that I can't see your posts because I know you're here. And then, like, I was listening to Jordan Waters Above. I'm in his Patreon because I think he's insightful, and he's like spot on many times. I was listening to his latest. It comes out like once a week. It comes out on Sunday, and he's like, and he brought up Hex specifically, and he doesn't see any light for Hex between September, April. And I'm not being a Daniel Downer here. I'm just stating, I'm repeating what I've heard, and I can see it. We'll look at Deck Screener. We can see it. Yeah, ain't doing too good. No, nobody is that I'm aware of. So I think there's more pain. And what does that mean for us? What does that mean for me? Not financial advice. It means time to accumulate. It means the time to jump on a stream, communicate, get educated, bring your friends and family into crypto. Great time to start a channel, which I recommend. Write a book, do something. Dollar cost average in. And if you're in Icosa and Hedron and Hex as well, compound. So it's not time to like take your eyes off the ball. It's time to accumulate. So that's all my opinion. That's what I'm going to be doing for the next whenever we recover. I think we are in an extended bear, but I know I heard Richard Hart say, and he's a smart dude. He said this next bull is going to be a golden bull. And what's happening right now, I believe, is people are being shaken out, like more people are being shaken out than we've ever seen before. And some people may never come back, but the market right now is like being compressed, and it's like dumping and dumping and dumping. And when it's done, Bitcoin halvening next April. When Bitcoin does its halvening, that's probably, maybe, perhaps the time when this market uncoils, and it could potentially be very good. So until then, I'm a net buyer. So 8 minutes in, trying to remember if there's anything else I wanted to tell you guys. If I think of it, I will tell you. And I am super bummed that I cannot see the chat. I always love the comments, the interaction. And I can't see who's in here, so I don't know anymore who's my faithful guys. But I imagine Mudhog is in here. Hopefully Wealth jumped in. I'm going to ask you, I got a question to ask you, Wealth, but I'll have to do that in Telegram. So let's get this going. I don't want to take up a lot of your time. Let's share an entire screen, shall we? Okay. What do we see here? We're being murdered. It's awful. Blood in the streets. Bitcoin is under 26. ETH is under 1,800, pushing 1,700. Hedron has 6 zeros on both chains. The combined price for Hex is like, I can't add those numbers, okay? But Hex on Pulse is a penny, and on Ethereum, it's 0.7 of a cent. It's a good time to buy. Icosa also is just having a hard time. But like I said, I'm good with it. I got a couple Icosas in here. Yeah, okay. I'll get rid of one of those. I really don't, I have the incentive token in here, but I really don't follow it that much. PulseX, oh, that I could buy some PulseX. That's a bargain. Tetra, I got my eyeballs on that one, man. Sloth said on stream the other day, it cost $500 to get a dolphin position in Tetra. And I'm going to show you one of the videos you guys need to watch if you haven't yet. Weight token, if you guys got that. PLS is under SAC price. And then Zen and PZen and all that. But yeah, that's where we're at, guys. I'm not even going to, I just looked at the prices. Okay. Oh, liquidity is something. Let's look at Hex USDC on the Ethereum. Liquidity is 1.8 million. Yeah, wow, man. All right, let's look at the Hex daily stats. And they did fix the site. It wasn't broken the other day when we streamed last. I didn't stream. I like to do it on Saturdays. I didn't this past Saturday because I took my wife to the airport, and it's a 3+ hour round trip. So I got home and I was beat. So here we are, Hex daily stats. Have we not seen the beat count come down? I mean, at 1.573, that's and it's consistently right around 2 million beats. So this is wonderful. Gwei, I saw early this morning was I want to say 15, maybe 12. That's spectacular. Oh, T-share rate on Ethereum, let's call it 27.7, and on Pulse Change just a little bit less. Interesting. Payout per T-share is 6.5 hex. Wonderful. Penalties, you can see that. All right, now here is, I'm assuming this is Ethereum. I think this is probably Ethereum. Average mining length. Look at that. I mean, I hadn't checked this for months, and it was like 6.5. Now we're up to 7.10 years for the average stake. And let's see, number of T-shares is 9,905,000. And then if you go down here, scroll down a little bit, you can see Pulse. There's the payout per T-share rate. Pulse, we're staking a little bit shorter, 7.03 years. And then the T-shares, 9,950. So there are more T-shares on Pulse. I'm assuming this is the Pulse side. I don't know that it gives you any indication, except for price. Yeah, this is Pulse. I can tell by the price. Okay, that's HDS. And if you ever need a calculator to calculate some T-shares, hey, there you go. Oh, it is open. Cool. Hey, good to see you, guys. Blue 66 comeback. Yeah. We need this, man. I go back to the beginning of the video and you'll hear me talk about why it's important that we're streaming. Jerry, and the chat's working. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that. Let me just hop this question up before I go any further. Any reason yield is less on ETH than Pulse? Because of the auctions. And let's look at that. We'll take a look at the auctions. But that's the only reason. Well, the T-share rate is different, but right now it's only just a fuzz different. But we'll leave that up and we might look at that here just real soon. Okay. Here's where we are. Red line meets purple line and the T-share rate. And this is hexfire.io. And usually it shows you what the T-share rate is. There you go. 27,674. And then you see this is June here. By December, we should be pushing about 32,000. So we should come up by about 5,000, which is significant. So now is a great time to stake Hex, Icosa Hedron, compound that yield. And yeah, let's look at Hex model, Icosa. We're not going to be here very long, guys. Icosa and Hedron. What do you mean, Icosa and Hedron? I understand you, Blue. Icosa staking. I really wanted to update my calculator for this too, and I didn't. But if we do this again, I will do that. And I have some. I like to compare how many sharks and dolphins and squids there are, especially when it comes to the staking, because I think that the Icosa stakers have been really doing the 90-day stakes more so. And I know I have. Okay, let's see what we got here. Icosa staking. We have staked Icosa down here. And if I, how do you change the days? Staker class, staker start. Well, I don't see how to do that. Oh, this is just the number of stakers and staked Icosa. Okay, duh. Let's do this. What I really want to do is go to the HSI auctions because that's where the yield comes from. HSI auctions. And I know there's one chart in here I'd definitely like to look at, and that's this one. So I'm going to select the date range. June. Let's do June. Looks like I get about June 20th to, let's look at August 7th. All right. And if you guys didn't know how to do this, this is pretty cool. Dev Huey is to be thanked for building this. And what I just did is I stretched this out, this area right here. Then if you scroll over, you can see how many T-shares are going to auction on any given day. So on July 21st, 335 T-shares. And then on this day, July 22nd, 527 T-shares. And we know that the biggest T-shares that go the fastest. The HSIs are the biggest T-shares go the fastest. And this is only the Ethereum side. He is working, Dev is working on building out this site to reflect Pulse also. But it's probably just going to take him a little bit of time. Was asking about Icosa and Hedron staking yields are lower on ETH than Pulse. Okay. And yep, thanks for clarification on that. And I would guess that that is because there has been more on Pulse. Why? Because it's cheaper to transact over there. And I think that I'm guessing that you're looking at a longer time frame too, because that would make sense. And let's just skip right over to one of my stakes because I was going to show you guys the auction. Okay, you guys know that I use the Aurox Wallet, and I love it. There's a link to it in the description. If you are inclined to use this wallet, I'd be obliged if you would use my referral link, because I don't have a single referral, and I've been telling people about this for weeks. I'd like to have one. Okay, so this is a 390 Icosa stake. It's been staked for, what's that, 52 days? I'm bad with math. Yeah, 52 days. And the yield is 61.81. So I was going to highlight this anyhow, but let's just have a look at that. It's gaining more than 1 Icosa per day, which is pretty good, especially if we think that Icosa is going somewhere, which I believe it is. So greater than 1 Icosa per day for this stake. And that yield comes from the liquidations, which is what we're getting to. Blue will answer your question here. So let's flip over let's switch networks. This is Ethereum. And you said that the Pulse side has more yield. So we should see more than 61.81 on Pulse. Pulse, select. Let's see where we're at. See if I'm right. Yep. 64.62. And that's just a function of when Richard Hart forked the Ethereum network. What was it, 4 weeks ago? Less than 4 weeks ago? Something like that. It was a month ago. All of those HSIs, let's look at it. A lot of those HSIs went. Oh, there was a big event. Do you guys remember? Hey, JL, how's it going? When Richard Hart forked the network, somebody had built a bot and they started all the auctions on the Pulse side. Do you guys remember that? It was nuts. People were going bonkers and getting great deals. So that is one of the reasons that we have more yield on the Pulse side. There has just been more activity, and let's have a look at that. But I want to talk to JL just a second. Talk. Good day, PB. I've been meaning to switch to Aurox, but inertia has kept me stuck on, that is a great way to put it. Inertia has kept you stuck on MetaMask. When I get to switching, I'll use your referral. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's one of the things. I love the Aurox wallet. I actually have a little hiccup with it this morning that I got to work through. But I just ask in there. They don't use Telegram. They use Discord, and they're always right on top of it. So yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. So let's look at the HSI auctions. And if you guys have any questions about the Aurox wallet, I did a video on it. I did like a 30-minute video and like a 5-minute video if you want to see a walkthrough of why I like it. So let's go to, and we are on the Pulse network. There are 1,874 auctions. And we were going to have a look down here anyhow. No active. Really? No active auctions. Okay. And this is Pulse. Let's see what's happening over on Ethereum. On Ethereum, there are, what did I say? There are 1,870. There's 1,613. See, so about 2,000 more HSIs have been liquidated on the Pulse network versus Ethereum. So, and let's look at some of these. Hopefully, oh, good, because I wanted to highlight this. I wanted to put a highlight on HSIs. You know, it surprises me that more people aren't making HSIs. I don't know what the numbers are, but I think it's pretty low. If I were staking Hex, like right now, I am like more involved in Icosa and Hedron than I am Hex. But if I was buying and staking Hex, I'd be making HSIs. And I'm a proponent of staking Hex, by the way. I have 15-year stakes. 14, they're like 14 years now. But the HSI it's more liquid. You can move it around. It's safer. You can move it to a separate wallet. You can send it to the Icosa buyback function. It just has so much utility over a standard native stake that I don't see why well, I do see one reason, and that's if people do not trust themselves. And that is still that's a great reason to make a traditional native stake. But the HSIs are fabulous. And look, when they go to liquidations, people are picking them up. Look, this is only 1,000 hex, but he got it for a 97% discount. Are we on Pulse? What network? We're on Ethereum. And look at this, 8,000 hex, 76% discount. And yeah, 8,000 hex in today's dollars, it does not equate to very much. But let's see if we can find a bigger one. 13,000 hex, 58% off. Oh, you got two different columns here too, by the way. You've got a hex column and an Icosa column. So yeah, the discounts are tremendous. And I'll repeat a point that I made that I heard somebody else make, which was, a lot of the Hex OGs, God bless them, that they're like Hex. That's the only token. And the Hedron comes around and they continue to dump Hedron. Well, we can buy Hex with Hedron. So why in the world would I dump Hedron when I could instead liquidate and get some cheap Hex, right? We believe in Hex. Let's get some MOA. Yeah, so that's that, man. Now I'm going to do an experiment. I'm going to try to play a video, and I'm going to need you guys to tell me if it plays on your side, if you can hear it. Okay, I'm going to check my settings. I'm going to remember that. Inertia. I'm going to check my settings here. Audio, default speaker, echo, stereo, automatically adjust mic. I don't know what all that is. Just bear with me, guys. And I'm going to, well, let's just try it. Okay. Okay. Listen to this. Well, in this video, Sloth talks about he talks about, sorry, getting distracted. He talks about what Alex is working on, some of the projects. No insider information, just some good stuff. Let me know if you can hear this, okay? Okay, hold on a second. It's playing out my speaker, but I want it to play out my headset because I think that'll work better. Could you guys hear that? Output Logitech. Okay. Back it up just a little bit. Can you guys hear that? Oh, no. Okay. Thanks for saying something. Let me dink around. Let me dink around in here real quick and see if I can figure this out. Otherwise, I'll just give you the timestamp, or I might just share it in here. That's what I'll do is I'd just share it in here. Interesting, you guys couldn't hear it. Just bear with me a second. Yeah, I have not done a video on Trust Token. Is Trust Token where you can on-ramp and off-ramp fiat? If you wouldn't mind letting me know. I'm not going to spend a lot of time, trying to figure this out and take up you guys' time. I just don't understand why I can't play the audio. I know I've seen Jim Rat do this. I'm like, oh, that's a great idea, because then you can kind of get other people into your stream, because here we can have Sloth in the stream. It's a recording, but it's still good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a timestamp in here, and you guys can play this on your own. And I have two. Okay, this is one. This is Sloth, and it'll start playing right where I was going to play, and just got to play it for a few minutes. And then this one, your friend Sami did a video just a little bit ago, like last weekend. And I was actually going to, here, give me a second. I know where I need to be on this one at the 3-minute mark. But he brought a really good point in that Icosa and Hedron are leverage on Hex. Brilliant. And he talks about it, and he is excited about Icosa. If you want, troubleshoot, go ahead. Thanks. You're very kind. Yeah, let me relax. Okay, I'm just gonna relax and do that. StreamYard is sharing your screen. Yes, settings. Setting. I figured it would be in settings, general. Audio, automatically add shared screens, videos to stream. No, camera, audio, mic, speaker, mic, speaker. Yep, we're on this. Automatic, okay. Yeah. I am not seeing it. I'll find out. I'll look it up on YouTube. And then, so look up, watch both those videos. And then this one here, guys, I am so excited about Tetra. I'm not going to lie. I am so excited about Tetra. And if you haven't seen this one yet, he has a panel of like 5-6 different people on here. If you don't know Lit, he's pretty lit. And then, of course, Crypto Kool-Aid, Corey Geary. I had never seen this man before, nor this one. And there is the founder of Tetra down there. Okay, there's Stu, the founder. Okay, so I'll drop this one in the chat and just watch the whole thing, because Tetra is going to change. It's like a utility. And for Hex, anybody that, dude, Hex, Tetra, with Tetra, you can pre-program any blockchain interaction. And for guys that have multiple stakes, like perhaps you and I, it's going to be awesome, because no longer, like, if let's say you had 30 Icosa stakes, you can pre-program all of those. You can be like, okay, I want to end these stakes if it meets these certain conditions: certain amount of yield, a minimum GUI or beats, and then I want to send 50% of the yield to this wallet, and I want to compound the other 50% of the yield on the principal and restake it. I mean, literally, we're going to be able to do stuff like that and pre-program it. Crypto Sloth is going to be building scripts for this. So you'll go to the Tetra website, the whatever it is, the dApp or whatever, and you will download like a script, and it'll be like plug and play. They do a demonstration, and I listened to this. I didn't actually watch it, but he was showing how you're literally going to like drag and drop these boxes with these different functions, and it's going to be killer. It's really going to be awesome. So, and it's supposed to launch August 31st. You guys have any other questions? Can Tetra be used with Aurox? I don't see why not. Can Tetra be? Yeah, it's just Tetra's going to be a utility, and it's going to be used not only in the Hex and Icosa ecosystem, but I'm sure others are going to use it as well. All right, I'm going to jump off, figure out how to share audio from another YouTube video. Do you guys have any other questions? It was really pretty light this week. I mean, the last time we did this, we went well over an hour. So I do appreciate you guys dropping in, and yeah, let's go crush it. Oh, stream on Thursday with Crypto Kong this coming Thursday. Come and join us, and I'll have business partner Stephanie there. All right, guys, have a great week. Talk soon. Bye.